I have a tarot deck with me. I have a message here for, it says the Spirit Keeper's deck. It will show. And it's by Benabel Wen. She designed everything, and it's been made with a lot of attention to history. It's quite special. Only now getting used to it. I don't know the meaning of any of the cards, but I will share. And I did feel like I was going to do a card choosing for someone today. Maria, there was a message here about New York, business in New York, moving away from there closer to California. So I got a tap there on my back there. So I just kind of want to share that it feels like there is something. It felt like a trip to New York, but it also felt like business to New York, and I got a tap there. And I'm choosing a card for you, but I'm hoping to maybe see something. It could be anything, but I'm like, let's just not for me for her greatest benefit. But I expected to see something with regards to a move. But I don't know why the message came across like choosing California instead of New York. So maybe this is going to be something that comes up in your life in terms of moving, in terms of the states, in some way, but it's coming across as going a different direction and location. Business also came through there for some reason. And so do you want to maybe enlighten us on what that means?
I have no idea.
Okay. What do you do for work? Or do you have any,
I live in New York,
okay. All right.
but I said that when I introduced myself.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't really pick that up, but
Okay.
okay. So yeah, honestly, it's an encouragement to maybe consider the West Coast, honestly. And it's work related. And so it's coming across like there's more opportunity there. What is it, if you don't mind, if you want to share that you do?
I teach, but I'm nearing retirement.
Okay. So interesting. Well, I don't know what your thoughts are on that. Maybe has that ever sparked your interest to maybe go there, have a studio or some sort of also secondary? Could be secondary, but it feels like an encouragement there. I mean, I'm doing what I try not to do, which is just talk for them. So maybe if do you want me to just go back and see what else comes through on that, or do you want to? I feel like maybe there's something I'm missing here that
I've never, thought about the West Coast or moving there or gone even to visit.
okay. Okay, so just for some changing fun, I got the Shining Query, Caverns of the Gnome. Um, okay, so that's the card. You can see there's a man there, orb in his hand. I feel like that's pentacle, so that's related to money. I got a tap on my shoulder, so it's related to money. I do see a horse, and I do see like movement, and then I see a horse there. Okay, it does seem like merchant related. The Shining Query. I do see mountains there, right? You guys, everyone sees the mountains, right? Okay, so to me, I got a tap there on the. So I feel like it's a matter of happiness. I think you're being encouraged to maybe consider they're going there for happiness, and it might be something that sparks your love life. It might be something that sparks adventure in ways that you're just like, I'm ready for this, different vibes. So, yeah, I feel like maybe you suggested even check it out as a trip. But let me share this card with you. I'll be right back. I'll share a story I had once was last year. My mom's friend came from India. They didn't know that I started doing readings, so they were excited. They wanted to do a reading. I did a reading with one downstairs. This one was special because of the way it came across, and I feel like sharing it to you, Maria, for this reason. I'm gonna tap her on my back, okay? It's one of those foresight ones because she asked for the first. Sorry, I'll just have my camera on. I'm looking for some link for you to see this card and its details. And so the first message that came through was, "Hey, don't go to Mexico." I was like, "Oh, are you going to Mexico?" Like, she's like, "No." I was like, "Okay." Like, are you planning on it? No, no. I'm like, "Okay." I don't know why it just keeps coming through. I'm getting these tabs, I'm getting these acknowledgements. Don't go to Mexico. Let's get something else. And we had a great reading. She was, of course, happy. And she calls the very next day. I just got invited to Mexico, and so she didn't go. And so I don't think that's so much me predicting the future as, hey, something's about to happen that we know is about to happen to you. It's in the process of intention. And so this is what we suggest about it. So it's not so much to me as predicting something. I don't ever try to do that. I just try to share what comes through. Ooh, here's this one. Ah, excellent. Thank you for the patience. And so, just if you're interested, this is the shining query is what came through. You can do Control or Command F and do the shining query, and it'll take you right there. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Thank you, and something to consider, Maria.
Yeah.
Oh, Barb, sorry. Also, it felt. I guess we'll go to you, Rosie. We'll go to you right after. And so, Barbara, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Barbara. I'm from Fredericksburg, Virginia. And I'm just starting out on my little spiritual journey here. Been taking some intuition classes, and I'm here tonight to learn a little bit from you and your technique and to receive any messages from um, the other side, whether it's my guides or family, loved ones.
What an honor. It feels like a moment to just say how I feel about it, which to me is like look, my life experience is completely different. I'm still trying to figure it out as it's happening. Putting myself out there, practicing in goodness. I have had really good teachers, Salima Parani, Jeff Peter Kaufman, who've had decades of experience in learning the Dhamma and open-mindedness, of course, to other people's the reality of God being real in ways that we're all saying in some which way. But they're also psychic teachers, they're my Reiki teachers, they're media mindfulness teachers, the Mindfulness Society of Canada. So I've had very grounded professional individuals you can find on LinkedIn that are also of this nature where they're experiencing spiritual things. And so it feels like recommending that to you, but it really just comes to me where it's like, look, I think we're also, when we talk about enlightenment, we're also just so lucky to actually just for a moment truly just have a sense or a feeling of God is real and with us. And like, I think we're from there, we're all just trying to figure it out. But to have that, to start with the yoga endpoint of where people die decades, oh, the unity, there's a unity here. Like, let's just start there. And this is how I want to keep it. So keep faith, be good. Come
Thank
join us in practice in Medium Mentor. It's another event that's coming up in February. Reach out to me if you have any questions in general. I started to have these experiences, right? And like, of course, luckily I had teachers who were teaching me in Reiki, who were professionals and people that were like, yeah, okay, day one of my 5-year Reiki journey, my teacher's like, okay, so there's spirit guys, there's angel over here. Reiki flows through us. Don't try to like do anything. Like it's not coming out of us. We're here facilitating and just trust. We'll go through our process, but we're part of it. But allow this to happen in goodness. And it's you're gonna maybe have some experiences in intuition or physical sensations, or maybe just trust. And of course, and luckily, day one, it wasn't so scary. It wasn't like tap 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 Anuj, hey, like, but holy no, but that did happen 2 years later. But like just saying, I did have an experience that day where, in first level one, and then, this teacher also, she does a 6-day psychic awareness course, professionally teaches it because it's real. And I think we're at a stage in humanity where we all know that our worth goes beyond our skin color. And to just share that moment in faith and goodness together with um, that one that unites us all. And I just think that again, to just say we're the ones that get to be enlightened in this moment, to say that, hey, there's one extra person that you don't see in this room for sure, and that's God, right? And so this is kind of at the very least how I like to approach it. So when what I mean by how I have a hard time trying to explain it, is how do I help someone be a medium the way I'm a medium? It's partly things that we can have in education too, in faith, in preparedness, in service, maybe as something that we're ready for. But it has to come in my mind with a sense of equality of everyone, equality, everyone. None of us chose to be here. God exists, and the same way we will be with God in another way. The same way we're with God now, and we just to be enlightened is to know that He's real in some way with us right now. And so aware of that. And so thank you, God, and love you, God. And so I'll share a message which comes through.
Okay.